Okay, what up, ladies and gents? It is your favorite Asian robot right here, okay? Your #1 official content creator and also your favorite sakapatat. Alright, we are going to begin today on a very, very interesting note. First and foremost, if we hit this goal, we buy the new skin in TFD. Super chatters, get music. There we go. Okay, there we are. Boom. Almost there. Okay. So, let me just quickly tweet as well. Almost forgot. Limitationist, what up? Okay. Good. Everything is ready to go. I'm mostly just here to talk and chat. First, I gotta tell my own Discord that I'm live. Greetings, Austin. Let me start up a little poll. Okay. Okay. You wish you called out? Ain't no calling out here, pal. Alright, the poll is up. Just to see what people have to say. First stream, eh? Welcome. Now you will see the spicy me, and then you can finally decide whether or not I'm the true creator for you. Okay, first, while we talk about shenanigans, also let me know if there are any stream problems. There shouldn't be, but just in case there are. While we talk about shenanigans today, alright, just want to let you know, TFD has lost about half the players for Season 3. Considering it's only been about 3 weeks. That's a little bit of a disappointment. So, I'm trying to see what people feel can be done in order to boost retention and engagement. So I just want to see where people's heads are at, you know, what they're thinking. At the same time, I'm just gonna go test a couple of things. Already I see a very interesting some interesting votes going in. Rena's not back yet. He'll be back after finishing his episode. But I'm looking forward to this poll, actually. I really want to see what people have to say. What do their people have to say? Oh, wait, sorry. Gotta text me Goyle. I'm also participating in Clan versus Clan and Raid Shadow Legends, so that's the thing that's happening. Before I go in, somebody told me that they like water play for Valby, so I'm just gonna test it out. But before I do, I really gotta go and sort out a little something. Ah, here it is. Greetings, Tommy of the Sirs. How are you, my dear friend? There we go. So we had to disable one of these timers, and oh my god, I need to enable the other one. This sucker patat. There are many of these great websites that help streamers, but god, some of them are annoying. Okay, all done. I want to see how good it really is. I've tried water play before, but is it really good or not? Let's see. Because we're essentially sacrificing crits, so now I'm trying it with my regular build. Let's see.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creature response confirmed. Inbound to location.
Well, you know me, fun is irrelevant. I wouldn't be using it for crits anyway. But fun is irrelevant. You know, it's all about the damage. It's all about the game and how you play it, you know?
Bogus special assault ship identified. Here I go.
Yeah, please call me Robot or RAR. Alright, don't call me by some other title, sir. Thank you. Whoever did that.
It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed.
As for the dungeons, I don't know. They'll probably talk about it in their live stream. I hope that many of you guys will attend the live stream, because I may not be able to attend. I hope I will be able to, but in case I'm not able to, I'll rely on you guys to tell me what's in there.
Be careful.
Okay, I'm trusting you guys. I'm checking if the breach spreader will take enough damage to die. It takes much longer than the crit build, that's for sure. I'd have to swap to power beyond though for this to be a fair test. Damn.
Descendant, requesting takedown of enemy assault ship.
No, it's not an invited live stream. Oh, I know, Austin. Oh, it was Christopher Phoenix. Yeah. Basically, don't call me by my race. Just call me Robot or RAR. You know, it's the smarter way to address me. You know, I don't know why a lot of people feel the need to call me Asian. If race is the first thing on your mind, then you got a lot to worry about in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, Sir Tommy. I don't mind. Appreciate you helping out. Hey, Louis. Louis de Bluis.
Be careful.
You're fine, Paolo. You're fine. What do you mean by you only play particularly character in the plains? Because, you see, the question I have with regards to that, Mr. Danny, is that this game is intended for you to have multiple characters. You're supposed to use a roster of characters. So you can't really just play one character. This isn't Marvel Rivals. You can't one-trick your way to Grandmaster, you know? You still have to play multiple characters. At least that's the way the game was intended. So are you trying to say that you want to play only one character? Because that's probably not a great way to enjoy this game. I'm just saying, you know? I'm Super Saiyan, in fact. What would I like to see in future seasons? I'm not into future seasons. I want to talk about now. We still got 2/3 of this season to go. So sorry, Deshire. I'll only be focusing on this season right now, if you don't mind. That's the topic of discussion. We can talk about future seasons and future seasons. We got to talk about right now. Thanks, Eddie, for voting for more engaging content. That's completely fine. But I know you want the lounge, all right? I know the gooner within you is speaking out. You can get free-to-play character slots from ETA 0. Just make sure to tune in when I'm streaming TFD. And if it's available on a particular weekend, I will tell you, hey, it's available this weekend. Usually once per month, they have a free Descendant slot for free-to-play players. So, you know, it is free. It is free for everybody. But whether or not you take advantage of it, that's up to you. All right? Because it is free. I don't know if there'll be more Evo skins. I have no answer to that question. Besides, I don't like Evo skins anyway. Most people prefer the Gooner skins for a good reason, so Evo skins don't really do it much. If you forgive me for saying. Unfortunate hard truth. Okay, this will need an adjustment. Because this won't work. I'm gonna swap over to Power Beyond. Okay, that works just fine. We're gonna redo it. And we're gonna test the timing.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creatures multiplying. There must be a colony.
Mr. Edward Pryor, players won't leave because of another game. That's unfortunate truth. Players only leave and make the decisions based on the game itself that they're playing. How do I know this? Multiple games have come and gone, and people, even when, back then when I was playing Helldivers, right? I no longer play it and I don't really care about it because to me Helldivers is ass, especially their management. But what I will say honestly is that, look, people used to say that, oh, I stopped playing Helldivers because XYZ game came out. Like, Path of Exile 2 is having its update very soon, very close to Last Epoch's new season, which just launched. But people won't stop playing Last Epoch because Path of Exile 2 came out. They will in fact be more likely to play both at the same time until they're satisfied with one or the other. Then they'll stop playing the one that stops engaging them. So that's why I feel that players stopping to play any game is all 100% based on engagement. If the content is no longer engaging me, if it's not fulfilling, let's say I've got 3 hours of gaming time. If during those 3 hours of gaming time, I'm not feeling fulfilled, I'm not feeling like my time is being well spent, then what will happen is that I'm simply not going to keep playing the content. You get what I mean? So to me, it's all about engagement. Thank you, but we're not talking about Helldivers. I was just answering the question in context, but let's keep our discussion focused on TFD, shall we? I have no love for that game, and I will not be returning to that game anytime. Deshire, that's also really not relevant. The topic at hand is what people want, so please stay on topic, Deshire. I'd love to answer your questions, but I'd really rather not deviate. Because this is not about you asking me questions. This is about me asking the audience questions. You understand? I'm a very structured man. I don't do anything that's outside of my plan.
Descendant, requesting takedown.
A trigger module that cuts animation time is pretty crazy. But yes, please stay on topic, guys. All right. The one thing I can't stand is a chatter that tries to deviate from the topic and ask me questions instead. Not trying to aim at you, Deshire, but it's really one of the worst things that I absolutely hate when I'm trying to have a discussion and somebody asks me, what do you think? I'm like, I'm not here to hear, you're not here to hear what I think. You guys hear what I think all day, every day. No. When we're having a discussion, we're here to discuss about the topic with the audience, you know? That's my whole job as a streamer. So stay focused, stay on topic. Let's keep the discussion going. Thing is, you'll have fun, Austin, but eventually it gets very boring. Because you're just gonna do the same thing all day, every day. Unless you're gonna group up with friends 24/7 and play it. Like, that was what made it fun for us, but even then, we got quickly exhausted. So, I feel it'll pretty much be the same thing.
Large-scale dimensional breach in progress.
Cause gets really boring really quickly too. Especially when you can't get people to work with you for the cause. That was one of my biggest gripes. So it was definitely like great at the start, but yeah. It just stopped interesting me at all. Serena has always been worth building for everything. You're not specifically building her for the Axion Plains, but you're building her across the board, sir.
Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed.
If your friend is having a tough time getting an ultimate, it means he needs my builds, Drew. It's not your job to help him. He should be coming to this channel and learning how to build the characters. Everybody starts with Ultimate Bunny. You can farm a lot of stuff with that. That's your first job. If he's not doing that, or if you're not doing that, then what is Serena going to do for you? Start with Ultimate Bunny, follow my builds. Anyone who doesn't do that, that's a you problem, sir. If you don't follow the methodology, you won't get the results. Well, never mind, bro. That's a very specific request. You should not be making that request here. Go to the official Discord, in fact, and make the request there. They're much more likely to see it and act on it. But make sure you give them a fleshed out idea. Like, what about Luna does not make her playable? Go to the official Discord, talk about it, and, you know. Yeah, water play is not as fast as the crits, so I have fully tested it. It's alright, it's interesting, but it's actually not as fast as the crits. You'll actually go faster with the crit build. Okay, great. Yep, I'll get the super chats in a second. Just had to clear the combat first. Do you think the devs should buff Freyna? That is not something that I can address because, quite frankly, her build works fine in Axion Plains. If you'd like to see a buff for Freyna, then what I would recommend, and thank you, Sir Tommy, for alerting me, but personally, if you want to see a buff for Freyna, then what do you want to see buffed? Tell the devs that. Go to the official Discord, tell the devs that, and you know they can probably adjust accordingly. But beyond that, very hard to help you because even if you ask me, my thoughts are completely neutral. The reason why my thoughts are neutral is because there are so many good characters to play. Why would I want to play Freyna? Freyna to me is only used for the the defense missions. That's it. Why would I want to play Freyna in any other mission when Bunny and Ines are so much faster? There's no reason for me to have Freyna. Well, of course you are, Dizzy. That's the whole point of coming back. Everything's new to you. But the problem is that we need to retain players. And if we're not retaining a high player base and we're not constantly getting new players, then that's a problem for business. And a problem for business is bad for everybody. I mean, this game is in no danger of shutting down. But you gotta also understand that at some point, shutdown becomes a real threat. Especially if we're in a situation whereby people are not satisfied. So that's why I do these polls. That's why I do this kind of stuff to learn more. By the way, Primal Luke and Gabak, let me know what kind of music you want. I will happily play it for you because I'm going to go farm gold in a while. But I'll happily play it for you. Well, Drew, you shouldn't be watching that. I haven't updated my Serena build yet. If you want to help your friend with farming ultimates, Serena is not the solution. Please go and farm the ultimates via... You know how to farm ultimates, right? Just go to the library, check out whichever ultimate descendant you want. Just to give you an example, you can farm it from the amorphous material. This is all obtained from the 400% infiltration operations or the regular infiltration operations. That's how you help your friend. Get the Serena out of your mind, Mr. Dhruv Patel. Don't do stupid things. When I give you information, you gotta follow it. I can't help you if I give you information and you want to do your own thing, dude. I already told you. Go tell your friend to go and get Ultimate Bunny. Go and get an Ultimate Bunny build. Farm the amorphous. It's the fastest way. Why are you trying to think about Serena and other stuff? That's just silly. Alright? When you ask a streamer a question, the streamer gives you an answer, follow it. What the hell are you doing wasting time?
It isn't over yet. We cannot get complacent.
Well, that's a different question, isn't it? But if you want it for yourself, then go ahead and build it if you want. That's your choice. But like I said, tell your friend to go and get a build from my channel. Now then. Okay, Monster and Me for Gabak. Fair enough. I will play that during the Wall Crasher. Alright. Never skip steps, guys. That is very true. Only dumb, low IQ people skip steps. Only dumb, low IQ people don't follow what I tell them to do. No, he's not wanting Serena. He's just asking if he should build it. Which is a fair enough question. That's a fair enough question. I'm not against this question. But I was confused because he wanted to help his friend. In which case, it's better off if his friend gets Ultimate Bunny. You ask questions, get an answer, and then you head out in 5 minutes, dude? That's not very cool. One thing which I can't stand is when people come to a stream, they'll say, I gotta head out, bro. Like, have you noticed that there's always a bunch of people that come in, they ask a question, they get their answer, and then they head out? Like, I can't stand people like that. Please don't ever do that to a streamer. If you're gonna come to a stream, stay for the full 3 hours. If you don't have the time to dedicate, that's completely fine. But at least stay and watch your streamer. Give some actual support. That's very important, guys. Don't be a fair weather supporter. Don't be a surface supporter. We don't like that. We don't consider you community. We don't consider you family. Do you know that it's very late at night right now for Sir Tommy, but he always makes an effort to show up? Yeah, that's important. Do I think Season 3 brought back players? Of course it did. Season 3 tripled the player count temporarily, but then it got halved within 3 weeks. I think it's because people are not feeling engaged, hence why I'm having this discussion. Fair enough. More racing could be a potential thing. But at the same time, I don't think people are engaging with the racing much. I rarely see anybody talk about it or even gush about it. Like, it's a fun little gimmick, but it's not really delivering. You know? It's not really delivering the feel-good factor. It's not. It's really not. So I feel that more racing could be a potential thing, but at the same time, it's not really delivering engagement. Also, Gabak, if you don't mind me asking, why do you like Monster and Me so much? Every time this man super chats, you know, sometimes he'll ask for Monster and Me, but I'm just wondering, what makes it so special? I mean, I'm glad you like it that much, but why do you like it so much? Just curious. No, lurkers are great. I love having lurkers. What makes you think I'm burning lurkers at the stake? If a lurker sits here and stays for the whole 3 hours, dude, that's way more awesome than somebody that comes here, asks a question, then dips. Why would I burn any lurkers at the stake? Don't try and start a fire that you can't handle, alright? Because I will call you out on bullshit. Oh, good, Gabak. I'm just curious. You don't have to reply now. I'm just very curious why you like it so much. Just so I know what makes the song special for you. Racing other players? Yeah, it could be interesting. Kind of like Mario Kart. But honestly, if we want to race other players, it's going to have to be like a fair thing. It's going to have to be about driving skills. So they'll have to stop making the bonuses on your bike random. You know, they're going to have to let us choose the bonuses on the bike. And Ghost, fair enough. I do hear that. A Colossus fight based around the new bikes can't happen because we can't fight while on the bikes, so moot point. Please remember that if you guys want to think about suggestions, you got to think within the limitations of the game. Anything you think about now needs to be done within the current limitations of the games. So let's forget about the bikes for combat because it's not going to happen. Unless in future they say that we're going to enable bike use in combat, then that'll be different. But right now, we have to get off our bikes to fight, right? So let's keep the topic's focus on that. Well, I'm glad you think my music slaps, Sin. Good. Please keep supporting. Okay, let's take a look at the polls while we wait. I've got Monster and Me ready to play as soon as the fight starts. And I'll disable the in-game music as well. Okay, the poll says more engaging content is what most people want, with 88 votes. Very interesting. Fair enough, the one. I don't blame you for that. I mean, I completely understand it. Okay. I mean, for me, I'll be playing Last Epoch in the morning, and then I'll be ranking on Marvel Rivals with my brother in the evening. So that's gonna be a thing. You know, I mean, y'all know how much I love Marvel Rivals, right? Y'all know I'm all about that. I missed! Oh my god, my aim was off. Absolute failure. Okay, that was terrible. Oh yeah, let me play Monster in Me. That's why my aim was off. I didn't play it yet. Let's go. Oh my god, he moved back.
I was born of the water, an emotional daughter, dark-haired and dangerous, left to die. The doctor said it was my mother's fault. She was my first love after all, and now I am half the woman I should have been. And so the demon lives in me, the same old monster from
Oh my god, I missed.
He keeps me
This is a failure of a run for me.
and he keeps me meek, and the ones I love will leave. The ice is starting to crack in this winter storm, but now I'm
Hey Ruby, how's it going?
to fight the demon and give the rest of my life. I'll be strong like I was before. I'll win this war in my mind. It's all in my mind. It's all in my mind. And so the demon lives in me, the same old monster from the sea. He keeps me weak, and he keeps me meek, and the ones I love will leave.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that. Gabak. Alright. So anyway, just for the person that asked that question, that's the answer right there. For any commercial on YouTube or any ad on YouTube, it just depends on length. Please skip anything over 2 minutes because it's really not worth your time. But if it's below 2 minutes, what you can do is once you've watched about half of it, click on it, and then you can literally exit out of it. That maximizes revenue if you want to help. They're probably going to roll out an AI system to check that kind of shit, but that's not scheduled until next year. So until then, we can still sort of game the system that way. That's basically how you can help any streamer or content creator. Basically, you let half the ad play, you click on the ad, and then you exit out of that, and that's maximum revenue for the streamer or content creator. In fact, that's why my revenue's been going up, because people actually been clicking some of my ads. So that's the answer. But they're probably going to change that next year in 2026 when they roll out more AI to check whether or not people are like legit watching the ads or just helping streamers. Because a lot of people have been helping their streamers and content creators this way. Like, it's the same thing you can do on videos. So like, you see the ad at the start of the video. If you like let it play halfway and then you click on it and then you exit out after the site loads fully and everything, you exit out, it usually counts as engaged. So once you are engaged, then the streamer gets the full revenue. They get partial revenue from people watching the ad itself, and anything longer than 2 minutes, please skip, because it's really not worth it. Any ad that adds longer than 2 minutes, you can bump up a streamer's revenue by watching the whole thing, just so you guys know. But the downside is that sometimes I've heard that in some countries they will put like a full video as an ad, like a 59-minute ad. Like, please don't watch that, because that's gonna kill your time, and I don't want to do that. It's not worth the money. Well, watching it in full is no difference from watching it in half and clicking on it, just so you know. So even if you watch it full, but you don't click on it, there's no difference in revenue, because the watching revenue is logged by the time you get to about halfway through the ad. Like, it's proportional until you get to about halfway, then it's at maximum once you get halfway. So literally it's just about halfway through the ad, you click on it and just exit. That's the max revenue that you can give to a streamer. Even if you watch it in full, it won't help your streamer anymore. So don't waste your time. That's the most efficient way to do ads on YouTube. I heard Rena saw you as well, Ruby. They saw you in game.
I've picked up
existing.
a music material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Yeah, if it's a music video, you don't have to worry about it. Anyway, we're gonna head back to Smell Beyond. Hey, Taga Retiro. Congrats on being in that wall crasher lobby. Unfortunately, I did shite that round, so my apologies. Thank you for carrying me. I'm just too lazy to play anything other than Nell right now. And more team enforced content might be cool, might be pretty cool. But I wanted to answer because somebody talked about dungeons, right? And this is to answer that question. I think it was Tom BV4719. What do you think about a 4-man dungeon crawler, no timer, letting some of the sports see action? Yes. I want, you know what would be cool within the limitations of this game? How about an actual, like, serious ass, you know, dungeon crawler, right? I had an idea for this and I pitched it before, but call it the restricted zone. Okay? You might be thinking that's a pretty cheesy name, very simple name, right? Okay. Y'all want to hear my idea for the restricted zone? Y'all gonna love this. Okay, imagine this. Not 4-man squad. 6-man squad. 6-man squad goes in. You better have a support and a tank, because here's how this works. Okay? Only the support can heal. Only the support can heal. Your MP will recover at a... Ooh, wait, sorry. I don't know what's wrong with that stream chat. Just... What the... Sorry, 1 second. The stream chat is lagging. I don't know why. It should be fine now. Just gonna post that. Sorry for that. I just want to make sure that it doesn't lag. Okay, yeah, it's no longer lagging. Okay, great. All right, now that the stream chat is no longer lagging, let's carry on talking, shall we? Actually, can I move this over here? Why didn't I move it over here? Is there a reason I didn't move it over here? Well, let's leave this here temporarily, and I'll see if I need to move it back to the other side. I remember there was a reason that we put it over here, but at the same time, can't remember. Was it because it covered some of my stuff? But then the left side would cover other stuff. It doesn't matter. I'll just leave the chat here. Okay. Anyway, sorry for delaying the explanation of the idea. So here's what I had. Oh, right, the loot shows there. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's move it back then. Thank you for reminding me. That is also one of the options, Blackout BS. Fair enough. I can agree to that. Okay, now, talking about the dungeon crawler idea, we should have a system whereby you require support, so 6-man team. All right, 6 Descendants go in. You better have a tank and support ready, because somebody's going to have to take the damage. Somebody's going to have to get healing. And MP will recover naturally in the dungeon. So you have a special MP recovery, but no drops for health, no drops for MP. You have to make clever tactical decisions during that. Use both your guns and your skills to get through the dungeon. All right. So Glay can sacrifice health constantly, but if there's no healing from Eugen, she's gonna be dead. So like we need like a Darkest Dungeon style, you know, like we need a genuine reason to play with everybody. We need a genuine reason to work with everybody, you know? I think that is what we are missing the most. And if we get that done, okay, then we will be in a good situation. Again, that is what I feel we are missing the most. And once we resolve that, once we sort that out, we'll be a-okay. All right, that is, to me, the crucial key. Well, Nemipred, I mean, if you want to leave, leave. Like, I'll make no bones about it. You know, you're welcome to make your own decisions. I myself play dozens of other games. I'm going to be playing other games tomorrow, you know, so no issue on that. But as for the Discord calling for nerfs, that's not the solution. The solution is that we need engaging content. Right now, people are not engaged because the content is just done in seconds. Also, guys, please like the stream. If you haven't already, I'd be very grateful if you do. Guys, please exit the chat and like the stream before returning to chat. It helps my stream reach more people. So please, please do that. Thank you. Y'all want to help my revenue for free? Please just exit the chat for a second, like the stream, and come back in. And more like an MMORPG. Yes, Eddie. I feel that we're lacking that team-based aspect. We're really lacking that team-based vibe. You know, that's what's hurting us right now. It's hurting us a lot. And I feel that if we can resolve that, we'll do a lot better. Well, if leaving isn't something you want to do, then what you got to do is you got to stand and fight. Start by constantly giving suggestions. Be fully active in the Discord, you know? They are not a weekly reset, no. I believe it's just a one-time only. Let me double check for you. I believe the rewards are one-time only, but... yeah, I think they're one-time only, as far as I know. I don't believe they're weekly reset, no. It doesn't say here, but... if you actually go and check, it should be a one-time only. Okay, one-time reward. Nice. Grand. Then that is completely fine. Well, yes, and that's part of the fun, Danny. Sometimes you will lose matches, but a serious dungeon crawling experience, even if you lose, it becomes fun. And we can also form parties. We can also make use of social features like working together with streamers. It actually boosts streaming revenue because it gives people a reason to tune into streamers' communities, become an active part of the community. I know I'll be calling up Austin. I'll be phoning up Bear, and I'll be calling Lewis and everybody. I'll be like, hey, take some time off work. You know, let's go dungeon crawling. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't I do that? Like, this is legit the logical decision that I would make in order to engage with that type of content. You know, that's the crucial key. And that's what I'm trying to express to all of you. It is how it's supposed to work. So that is the answer to why we need better systems, why we need, you know, more engaging content, because all of this, all of what we have right now is dependent upon just maximizing DPS. There's no room for anything else, you know. But if we had room for other stuff, if we did, now that would be a very different situation, wouldn't it? Now, y'all give me a second because I am going to swap over to my Contagion Freyna. And I'm going to go farm some gold. While I keep talking to you guys.
Hack something? Place a wiretap? Check data?
Talk to the wrong person. Talk to freaking Eckert. I don't need Eckert, bro. Well, yeah, of course nobody's gonna play again because they're not gonna give you catalysts for free, man. You already have a chance to get them for free in the Axion Plains. But beyond that, I don't think they want you to, I don't think they want you to constantly be able to get free catalysts like that. If you want your catalysts, you got to research them the normal way, Baron, sorry I did not. Please repeat it. All right. I think they don't expect the male skins to sell well, which is why they don't have that. When chat gets active, guys, please take note that I will miss messages. If I do miss messages or I don't answer you for a while, you're free to repeat your question. All right. Same as how some of the spammers do it on the TFD live stream. I won't get mad at you. All right. But that's probably the best way to grab my attention. If you guys just spam a few responses, I should be able to at least catch something. Okay, so do take note of that. Neutral stats to everyone on that mission? Yeah, you could. There are possibilities for that. Okay, now I need to go to Sand Devil's Necropolis. For those that are wondering, I'm currently doing some stuff in Raid to help my clan, in our Clan v Clan. Time to score some points. Okay, time for some community service. Now let's take a look at the polls so far. Yep, it's still more engaging content. That's what everyone wants. Thank you for the likes on stream. Those that haven't liked the stream yet, Braz, what are you doing? Alright, if you haven't liked the stream, that's on you, but I do hope that more of you will like the stream because it helps tremendously.
These resources were seized from the enemy fortress. They must be transported safely to Albion.
I think that it shouldn't be neutral stats, no. That would take away the purpose of building. I think that builds still need to be a very important thing because we're not trying to construct a roguelike dungeon. It's more like a co-op dungeoneering experience. So builds will still be a factor. I think we cannot take away from that. Although I hear you and what you're trying to say, I don't think we can take away from that. Take too much away from that and it's going to be a problem. Damn, you did nearly 4 billion damage by yourself. That's pretty awesome, Baron. Can't believe it timed out, though. Why do you get all these weirdo players? Is that why people are complaining about Wall Crasher? Because, like, in my region, you permanently have... Ooh, damn, I forgot I put the Vortex on. This is probably not a wise decision. At least you spare Wall Crasher more pain. Wall Crasher deserves all the pain. Now let me change this vehicle back to the Orca. Everything is Orca. Can't change! Shimmy sleep insomnia. Stony ocean.
Melt away. Burn.
I am community servicing. I miss farming gold, dude. Yeah, I never get anyone weird either. Like when I do Wall Crasher, everyone's always like doing it. And thank you for those that just liked. Appreciate you guys. Those that haven't liked yet, boo!
How was that?
You can just solo though. have you built any of my builds, Mr. Zachary? Because if you build my builds, you can absolutely solo. You can solo with the Ness, Jaber, whoever you want. Like, I've seen the multi-hit damage, but I still haven't built up Fallen Hope. I really should at some point, actually. That's a great reminder. Thank you. I'm going to put my Fallen Hope in here. There we go. Now I can just get some weapon XP. I don't think they should take any inspiration from Destiny, if you ask me, Carvel. Because Destiny is a contentious one. Same like why I know they've taken a lot of inspiration from Warframe, but they really need to get that shit out of here. They need to start coming up with their own stuff. But I hear you. I hear you, Carvel. Nah, the challenge Colossus is one time only. It's just for the leaderboards. It's for those that want to be the best, like no one ever was, you know? That's the only way they can get hard. So they do leaderboards. But me, I've got other games to play and other things I want to do, like getting Grandmaster and Marvel Rivals, so that's why I'm just like Chilimanjaro. I don't really care about leaderboards in a PvE game. No offense to those that go for it, but I find it literally pointless. If you're gonna be a leader, then you gotta be a top tier player in like a PvP game. There's even a bunny. Damn, Baron. Bro, I don't know why you get the weirdos, man. Fernando, yeah. It would be nice to make other characters relevant, but how? How? We don't have content to make them relevant, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem. We don't have a way of making them relevant.
How was that? Melt away.
New subscriber detected.
After I'm done with community service, I'll happily show you how to solo and farm, you know, hover bikes and all that kind of stuff. In League? I'm sorry, what? I don't play League, unless you're asking somebody else. Because if you don't add somebody in chat, I think you're talking to me, and I don't play League of Legends. I'm so confused. Yeah, I think you're watching the wrong streamer, pal. Did you mean that question for some other streamer? And if you're watching some other streamer, you know I'm gonna smack you, right? Well, I'm glad you're having fun, but why'd you build the Excalibur? Because that won't help you solo the Axion Plains and get your bikes. Never waste your time building things that don't help you. It might help you with Wall Crasher if you're running that Serena build, or so I've heard, but yeah, you want to get Axion Plains done, go get a robot build. Yeah, it's still not going to help you, buddy. On a scale of 1 to it's really not going to help you get your shit done solo, it's really not. So, I don't know, man. If you want your bikes faster, you should focus on actual characters that'll help. Even Valby's useful these days.
Watch your feet.
It is a very niche gun. No, I think he was watching the wrong streamer, Rena. Yeah, go for it. Let me know what your results are, Austin. I'd love to know if it's truly worth my time. If you can do some phantasmagorical damage with it, then let me know, bro.
We won't be losing any more soldiers for the time being. Thank you, Descendant. You're a lifesaver.
Well, it wasn't League of Legends, that's for sure. No, it was Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Yeah. That's fun, but I mean, right now, actually, we just play Marvel Rivals at night. Most of the time, we just be playing Marvel Rivals every night. That's what we've been doing right now. But I don't rank up with my girl because she's on Xbox. So I rank up with my little brother. And we'll be probably playing again tomorrow evening. We like to rank together. Also, guys, don't forget that until Friday, you guys can sign up for Raid Shadow Legends with my link and get some free stuff. Okay, promotions until Friday. All you have to do is get to level 25. We even have our own clan, so let me know if you guys are interested. Raid Shadow Legends sponsors me regularly, so make sure you guys get it right now. Through my link only. There you go. Struggling to find other games to play? Marvel Rivals, bro. If you're not Celestial, are you even real? But either way, I'm top 10% in Asia so far. I'm just trying to break into the top 5% again. It's been annoying, but trying. Trying hard. And also, hello, Adam Warlock. I missed your hello there. Chat's going a little crazy right now. Lots of active discussions, which I like. This is what I like to see. Discussions. I don't play Overwatch anymore. Kaz will, though. So you can talk about that with Kaz if you want. Ugh, Fortnite. Okay. You tell your better half to stay away from me, or I will have to sacrifice her to the blood god. Fortnite? Really? Really? Fort freaking night? Oh my god. Oh my god.
They must be transported safely to Albion.
Fortnite people almost as bad as the, you know, all those little creepy people on Roblox, okay? Roblox content creators and Fortnite content creators, yo, they need to get out of the gaming space. I tell you, they're creepy as hell. Fragpunk, isn't that the dead game? That's the game that, like, lost all its players, dude. Bro, yeah. That's the game with only, like, 3,000 players. It's got a lower player base than TFD, man. Damn. You play that shit? That was such a commercial failure. They talked to me about playing it, but I took one look at it. I said, this is going to be a commercial failure compared to Marvel Rivals. They got no brand. They got nothing good going for them. I mean, you find it fun, then okay. To each their own taste, but yeah, nah. Sorry. I took one look at that game. I knew it was going to fail, just like Splitgate 2. But then again, there's a lot of games that are like that. Like, there's one that I really enjoyed, but I don't want to support the company. It's called Mecha Break. That one's also dying slowly. But my buddy Yuri still plays it. He's such a great guy. I love Yuri, but yeah, it's just unfortunate how Mecha Break went. Mecha Break was a true conceptual failure. They had such a good thing going, but they got greedy. They focused on mashmak, which is extraction. People don't want extractions, you know? But at least they still have about like 7,000 players. They got more players than Fragpunk. So at least they're not a full-on commercial failure yet. But yeah, Mecha Break was unfortunate. I feel that games need to understand that you can't beat the industry leader. You need to develop something different to really get in there, you know? Right now, a lot of games, they try to emulate the industry leader or copy it and just put their own little spin on it. It doesn't really work. That's exactly the reason why TFD did not gain as much traction. Like, initially, we had 200,000 people try this game out. Most did not come back. Most did not stay because they tried to emulate. Essentially, I hate mentioning this game because it causes trolls to pop into my chat, but I have to say this once. They tried to be Warframe, but with Korean level grind. That wasn't going to fly. When people already have years and years in Warframe, they already have all their stuff. They're not going to do the grind all over again. People got no time. You know, value for time. Like right now, as much as I want to play games like Last Epoch, like if I can't get shit done within 7 hours, it's too much for me. I can't devote that much time to it, you know? Oh, Ultimate Ajax, he might actually become relevant. I haven't rebuilt his bashing build, but I might. It's actually quite funny. It does seem possible to build it, but I will let you guys know at a later time. Like, right now, a bit impossible, but at a later time, it might be possible. When I have the decision, the time,
Damn it.
the desire. I haven't made one yet, Darkside. Be patient and a new one will come. You should already have my old build. My old build is good enough because you're not supposed to use Bunny in the Axion Plains. Please use a relevant character for Axion Plains. For all the other content, my older Bunny build is just fine. Season 3 Bunny build will be much later because I don't want to see bunnies in Axion Plains. I've already told you guys, you need to be building the correct characters. So please build some of the correct characters, all right? There's a lot of good options. Falby, I just made that today. We have Jaber, who is really, really strong. Ines, there is literally even Freyna can do it. So, and Nell, of course. But to farm Nell, you probably want an S first. So yes, do not use Bunny in the Axion Plains. Don't waste your time. Okay, don't make life harder for yourself. Well, he may not have Nell, so Jaber, a lot of the others, it's all worth your time. Please build those first. I promise you it'll be worth it. Guaranteed.
Melt away. Burn.
You're most welcome, Darkside. This is why always tune into the streams and ask questions here. We'll give you relevant information straight away.
Aim for the weak spot.
Keelan's alright, but unfortunately weak. He's okay, but he will never be a top tier. Like, on Axion Plains, Keelan loses out so much on DPS, which is what I feel so sad about. Even Jaber is better than Keelan, so you can play him, but God, he's so low tier. Like, honestly, whenever I see a Keelan, I'm like, okay, this mission's gonna take extra long. It just feels like I'm wasting time. And I get that people will play whatever they want to play, but it's why I just go private these days. Because now people are bored of using the meta, so they're all experimenting with weird shit. So I'm like, oh man, you get to see all kinds of characters. And I'd rather go fast, so. Yes, Bunny has the content she's good for. She's still one of the fastest for most of the other content, but for Axion Plains, please leave Bunny at home. Lol, Cardavel. Also, taking a look at the polls again, after 177 votes, yeah, most people are here just voting for engaging content. But funnily enough, about 17% are gooners, and nobody actually cares about the boss fights. So it's not really boss fights that people are looking at right now. What people want is more engaging content itself. This can be pretty difficult to make. But it's a good thing to understand.
Watch your feet.
Yes, please kill them, Serena. Serena, come on. Finish the job. There we go. Good boy. Ow.
We won't be losing any more soldiers for the time being. Thank you, Descendant.
2
You're a
milli
lifesaver.
gold. Just made another 2 milli just off the compilation. Okay, good. Please enjoy erasing Wall Crasher's knees. By all means, ladies and gents. How did you manage to get 5 bunnies in your Wall Crasher? That's crazy, man. I've never even seen 1 bunny, funnily enough. Other people have complained about it, but I've actually never seen a single bunny in Wall Crasher. Which interests me a lot. Well, if you've seen one just once and you lost, that's not really the bunny's fault. It just means your build wasn't up to snuff. Because if it's just 1 bunny, you can carry. You can easily carry. So, kind of hard to blame Bunny for that. Like, just to be fair. Just to be fair. I don't want to be classified as somebody that spreads haterade, but, you know. Good night, Sir Tommy. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, Axion, they do, because there's some... I remember some person... I'm not even sure if they're a creator. All I know is that... I can't stand them. Let's just say I got some personal issues with them because they are such... you know the type of gamer that is always on their knees begging for dev attention? Yeah. I'm not going to name names, but that person posted this bunny build, said it was awesome in Axion, so a lot of people have been following that, but it's really not. That's why they lie in all their build videos. And I really can't stand that dude. Alright? He loves putting his face on stuff, but quite frankly, you know, his face is worse than mine.
Our soldiers have
If he was handsome like me, it wouldn't be a problem. But anyway, all jokes aside, the thing is that a lot of people promoted Bunny, and unfortunately it's not really the way to go. This guy is like a lawn sprinkler. I love it. We got 3 Freynas and this guy. Well, User Lee, first and foremost, please call me Robot or RAR. That's how everybody addresses me. Nobody ever calls me by my race because that's really weird as hell. So, unfortunately, as per our YouTube policy, I have to take a moderation action against that. You'll be able to chat in 5 minutes, but yeah, just call me Robot or RAR, dude. That's okay, Ruby, because you did watch another creator, and how dare you. I'll never forget that and never forgive you for it either. Okay? Remember that watching another creator is a sin. Especially watching creators that promote freaking Bunny and Axion Plains. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, if you want to complete a mission in 7 minutes, then by all means. Completing it in a team fast is not the same as completing it yourself solo. Because I literally showed the solo runs with Bunny was all 7 minutes. And listen, it would be nice if the game had more role-based content. I don't disagree. You know, Kadim. It'd be nice to have like a variety of roles available for everybody so that we can all play different things and, you know, do different things. Yeah, some people call me Rab as well. It's okay. Althaf, I'm sorry, but technical advice cannot be given on this channel. Please go to the official Discord and you can ask for advice there, sir. Asking for advice on my channel for technical reasons is not permitted because I'm not a tech channel. I'm strictly a gaming channel and therefore I cannot answer you, sir. Thank you.
This is your grave.
You need technical help? Go to the official Discord and ask there. Do not ask in my chat. Listen. What did I tell you, Ruby? Building or watching any video by anyone else is a capital crime, and I will never forgive you for it. Okay? You have sinned against your God, and now thou art permanently branded a heretic. My disappointment in you is immeasurable. Never start anything until I start it. Understand? Possibly yes, because they were very excited to release their really terrible bunny build, and they made a fantastic AI thumbnail for it, you know? They put their fugly face on it and said, yeah, it's great. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna help the people. But, you know, part of our policy is that we're not supposed to actively name and shame these people, but I think it compromised a lot of people's runs because I actually had a look at the build. It was basically a ripoff of mine anyway, and all they did was add a trigger module, but when you actually check how it works, if you do it solo, you're still going to see the 7-minute completion time because you cannot make Bunny magically better. I tested both Crit Bunny and non-Crit Bunny, neither works. Listen, Ruby. Okay, there's only black and white. You have committed a capital offense, a sin. You are branded a traitor and a heretic, okay? You will never be forgiven. I said what I said, bro. You got no other option. I said what I said, bro. I mean, you can watch other builds. I actually don't really care, but at the end of the day, you know, Ruby is now in the disloyal list for life. So, just saying, bro. You, of all people, should have known better. Well, not really, Mustard Commune. I mean, it's your choice whether to build other bossing descendants or not. You don't have to, but building up a roster would be good. If Yesa's your only descendant that can do that, then you probably need more of my builds. Heretic is a term used in a theocracy, basically those who go against the established religion of the whatever state. So, you know, since people say we're a cult and all that, I'm gonna lean into it, you know. I am God Emperor of mankind, and you have become a heretic by betraying me. Nah, she's not gonna get Discord privileges removed. But I am gonna make fun of her every single time about this. You know, you're never gonna get forgiven. Because you committed a sin. Let's have a look at Balthazar's restored relic. Lamau. This is pretty funny. Yep. Oh, they went with Shell Cluster and Firebrand. Fair enough. Pretty standard. And the modules. Yeah, pretty standard here as well. Fair enough. Fair enough. Whoa, this person has 2 restored relics. They just restored all the relics. But yeah, roughly the same as my build anyway. Race against time. Enjoy a food break, Ziggy. This is nice and fast indeed. This guy's like a garden sprinkler. It's hilarious. I'm essentially watching a sprinkler system. Look at this. It's beautiful. I'm watching a beautiful sprinkler system. I mean, it's the same as the restored relic build I showed y'all for the wall crasher. Barely any difference. Well, just that if you can put in more explosions for better AoE in the defense mode, but yeah. Nothing too different.
Melt away. Watch your feet. Will not be.
We won't be losing any more soldiers for the time being.
Apostate is a good
Thank
word,
you,
yes.
Descendant.
Actually,
You're most
apostate's a good one. Apostate, damn. Oh. Yeah, sure, you can leech if you want. Shit. I already started the next run. I can pick you up on the next one if you want. I don't mind. But yeah, if you want to leech, by all means, you can. You just have to wait for me. I'll exit at round 2 and I'll pick you up. Give me my wolfberries. No. You never did, Matt. You can just research the ultimate straight away. I say that regularly in NieR Talk. Happy to help, Ziggy. If it's your first time hearing that, you gotta clean your ears out, man. I regularly say I'm a god amongst mere mortals. I am your one true god. I am your Lord and Savior.
Descendant, we've been waiting for you.
It's among the many
Our
lines
soldiers have suffered extensive
that makes everyone think that we're a cult. You know, the robot nation's a
These
cult.
resources were seized from the enemy.
And if we
They
were,
must be
you know,
transported safely to Albion.
I would love to get some more donations. That's for sure. It's actually coming soon, Rena. My day's been good, Yeezer. Hope your day's been good. Yep, that's why all the haters who try and troll me, and you know, the ones especially sent by other creators, they'll be like, yeah, this guy's a narcissistic egotist, and you know, he thinks he's the greatest thing alive. And I say, yeah, I lean into it, you know, because I really hate people who are dishonest and untruthful. So fine, if they want to behave like that, then I'm gonna stand above them every single time. You know what I'm saying? They don't get my humor. I don't care if they do or don't. You know, I'm just, like I said, I'm just gonna lean into it because it's funny to me. So if they think that I genuinely believe that I'm a god, then sure, I shall become one. You got the bridge stuck in your head? Well, you know what? Let's play Shattered Veil right now. In fact, I think it needs to come out soon. Happy to help, Zenobia.
Beneath the ash, where none can see, gentle breath of fleeting flame. The void calls out, it knows my name. Shatter silence, break the glass, crimson skies.
Nah, Flex. It's a terrible gun.
Electric pulse, the storm will call, rise and fall, devour all. Pierce the heavens, rip the veil, delicate whispers to savage wail. Waves of fire, chaos reigns, echoes linger, bloodstained chains.
Alright, I'll pause the music a little early, but there you go, Rena. Now you can get it stuck in your head more. And a NieR attack, I mean, look, I actually don't mind it, nor do I make any bones about it. I mean, for me, look, I'm honestly just chill about it. As for judging people, I think people will always judge others. I mean, I myself do it, so I can't really fault anyone for judging me. Because to be perfectly frank, I judge people all the time. I think it's human to judge, but I also don't disturb them about it. Like, I may judge them, but I don't actively go and try to disturb them, or as we say in Singapore, we don't try and chocho them, okay? So I don't do that. I just oh, is it wall crasher time?
A new member has arrived.
Hey, Arcane, how you doing? Are you alive? Are you live-a?
A new member has arrived.
Okay, I'll go pee first. How have you been doing, buddy? Have you been doing better? Have you been aliving better? Mr. Arcane? Arcane of the Silver Tower?
Has arrived.
The Tower of the Silver Arcane? He who games within the tower? Let me know, yeah? I will be right back. First, inviting Rena. We'll go to Wall Crasher.
Arrived.
Slay that. I'll bring my Glay. So we'll slay that. Then we will carry on. You getting there? Okay. Good to hear. Good to hear.
A new member has arrived.
Hey. I'll play some of the new music in a little bit. Okay. I am back. Well, I just hope that they'll do a better job with this. I'm gonna teleport into the plains now. And then after that, since Arcane likes the rap rock, I shall play some of that. I have no idea what you just said. Player few, player base, really left? That's new to me. What? Did you just smash your keyboard or something? Girl next door skin, Lamau. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 4 super chats, and we shall get it. But otherwise, nah. I'm relaxed. Anything alive here for us to kill? No? Okay, then I'm just gonna wait here.
New super chat received.
Let me swap over to Glay. I haven't brought Glay out in a while. Thank you for the super. Appreciate you. Just give me 1 second. One second for the weapon. I mean, duh. Of course the player base dropped again. Dropped about 50%, man. Listen, I'll stop that song early if I want, Baron. Anyway, what song do you want in exchange for your super chat? I'm gonna play the rap rock for Arcane first, but after that... Yeah, after Wally, I will let Rena leech. Because I'm going back to farming some gold while talking to y'all. That could be possible. Dark Rat, yeah. I'd be down with that, for sure. For sure. Yes, I can imagine some person looking like Tifa with that outfit. Well, Finesse, everybody got everything fast, so that is true. It is one of the reasons why there was a player drop very quickly. Unfortunately, but it is how it is. Now, ladies and gents, let me introduce you some more rap rock, all for D Arcane because he likes it. Then after that, we'll see what Baron wants. Perhaps he wants one of the new ones, like Sorrow, which he likes, or perhaps one of the others. Can you change name in TFD? I think we can. If anyone in the chat knows the answer, please let the fellow know. Otherwise, please ask in the official Discord. Now then, ladies and gents. For those that have never heard my rap rock, yeah.
Tell the angel on my shoulder not to quit his day job, cause the devil on my shoulder's getting laid off. They always said I should be careful what I wish for, so I put the demon in a box. It's not a coffin, it's a cage, but it can't fit one if you pave. Better than you did yesterday, so tell me, are you gonna try? The more you try, the more you fail. The more you fail, the more you cry. The more you cry, the more you learn. And then you do it one more time. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a teacher, but I think it's for the best. And I can't help but think of all the demons in the Tell the angel on my shoulder not to quit his day job, cause the devil on my shoulder's getting laid off. They always said I should be careful what I wish for, so I put the demon in a box. I put the demon in the box. I put the demon in the box. And now I'm about to go off, cause you don't know what you lost. So now I'm flipping you off. It's like 1 for the money, 2 for the money, 3 for the money, cause I got a lot of money. Now I gotta keep it coming, gotta keep it 100. It's not even 100, it's 101. The thing about demons is they never stay gone. And the truth about the devil is he knows what you want. And the thing about Lucifer is he gets what he wants. And the truth about me is I get what I want. So now I'm gonna need you. Tell the angel on my shoulder not to quit his day job, cause the devil on my shoulder's getting laid off. They always said I should be careful what I wish for, so I put the demon in a box. Tell the angel on my shoulder not to quit his day job, cause the devil on my shoulder's getting laid off. They always said I should be careful what I wish for, so I put the demon in a box. I can feel it now, the crack in the lock. The box is rattling, it's just a little shock.
Serenas! You absolute nerd monkeys. Stop turning the boss around! Stay in one location. Jesus Christ. Oops, sorry, that's the wrong version. Oh crap. My thing disabled. Oh well. Enjoy Into the Black at least.
Hold my hand, walk me down, kiss my eyes, let me drown for a while. Take me down one more time into the black, where it's dark and cold, where I lost my soul, never coming back.
Oh, I know, Arcane. Gotta always deliver your favorites.
Feed my need until it's gone. Make me bleed. Take me home. Hold my hand. Walk me down one last time into the black, where it's dark and cold, where I lost my soul, never coming back. Save my into the black. I see a flicker of a broken light. It's just a whisper in the dead of night, telling me I'm not a
Yay.
ghost yet. There's a part of me that I can't forget. I'm clawing my way back from the deep, from all the promises I couldn't keep.
Yeah,
This
they're
ain't
shooting him
just a
from the
game,
wrong
it's a
side.
fight to survive.
So he
I
turns
need to
around.
feel something to know I'm alive one last time. One last time. Into the black, where it's dark and cold, where I lost my soul, never coming back. Save my soul. Into the black, into the black, into the black.
New superchat received.
Save my soul. Into the black. I'm coming back.
All right. We've got a little bit more rap rock to play, but let me know what you want, Austin. I will now head back to town first. Then I'll take Rena for whatever he wants to do. Synchro. Now, I think to finish out, I'll probably play the songs Too Far Gone and Never Lose My Heart, which would be perfect for while we gold farm. That'll finish out our rap rock set. Then Sorrow and of course And the Heavens Fall, along with a little preview. Then I'll give Austin whatever he wants. Let us deliver. Now, where is my gold farming Freyna? Where are you, Freytua? All right, there you are. Somehow I'm not feeling her bunny skin right now. I need... Yes. Yes. Listen, take your favorites. You are the one in charge. You can ask for whatever you want. It's not a problem. I love the emo vibes. Okay, let's go. Yeah, matchmaking complete already? Wow. All right. Hello, Vengeance Man.
I don't talk to myself too often, but lately I'm beginning to. And I don't mean to pick on me, but it's been fun since I did too. And I ain't the devil, I promise. I'm too honest, but it feels so good. And I ain't gon' mad, I swear. But when you're in hell, you gotta have fun, I guess. Oh, baby, I'm too far gone. 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 I've been staring at the ceiling, a different version of myself. Every time I close my eyes, I feel it trying to put me on a shelf. I see a new face every time I look in the mirror, but this one's got a smile I've never seen before. And he's talking like he knows all my secrets, but I'm the one who knows how to open the door. And I've got a new friend. He tells me what to say, he tells me what to do, and he knows I'm not afraid. I ain't the devil, I promise. I'm too honest, but it feels so good. And I ain't gon' mad, I swear. But when you're in hell, you gotta have fun, I guess. Oh, baby, I'm too far gone. 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 They say the mind is a terrible thing to waste. But what if I've been living in a terrible place? And all the voices are telling me I can be saved. But I like the person I become now. I like the person I become now. The one who's in control, and ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. I'm not gonna take it back. I'm not gonna take it back. Oh, baby, I'm too far gone. 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 Bomb installed.
All right, one last one. Never Lose My Heart. I love this one.
Now that I'm gone, you thinking I'm lost, I'm thinking not, I'm back at it. Bitches like I'm an addict, I'm leaving the planet, I'm higher than ever, I never come down again. They taking it all, but I will not fall, I will not crawl. I'm taking the crown again. This is my battle to win. This is my battle to win. Take me to the sky. I will never die. I'm not afraid of the dark. I will never lose my heart.
You can, but you need to be out of combat, Rena.
You cannot tear me apart. I will never lose my heart. No matter the cost, I'll never be lost. I'll never be gone. I'll be a demise. The devil in disguise. I'm watching you die. I'll never come down again. They taking it all, but I will not fall. I will not crawl. I'm taking the crown again.
Hey, Paul.
My battle to win. Take me to the sky. I will never die. I'm not afraid of the dark. I will never lose my heart. No, you cannot tear me apart. I will never lose my heart.
No problem. Basically, fire rate, just like in all other games, attack speed, cast speed, all of this will always be the best increase to your DPS. Because if you're doing something faster, you're going to deal more damage, plain and simple. And when things come down to those precious few seconds, yeah, speed is the key. So that is the big deal. Yep, essentially right. That's usually what always wins. Now then, we're going to be playing some of the new metal tracks, so I hope you guys will enjoy that shenanigans. Please prepare thy buttholes. If you do not prepare your buttholes, then I'll prepare them for you. Now, I believe the Baron and the Rena wanted some of the new news, right? Very well. It shall be delivered. Are you guys all dead? Lamau.
New super chat received.
Okay. Let us begin with sorrow. Those of you that haven't heard this song yet, it's pretty good. This is quickly becoming Baron's new favorite.
Timeless beauty is a fading light, undying, whispering at the edge of sight. Centuries pass a slow decay, watching the world just slip away. My heart of stone, forever cold, a story that can't be told. Nothing more than endless suffering. What would I give to close my eyes and let the cold night take me, to find a cure?
No, that's a different one, Eddie.
Endless pain, when all my memories turn to dust and blow away. I've seen the rise of kings and nations fall, heard the final cries in the silent hall. I've loved and lost 1,000 times, each heartbreak a soul crush and cry. To live this life without an end, a memory I can't transcend. Nothing more than endless suffering. Part of the curse of immortality. Free of this soul, I cannot rest in pain. Lost in the pit of my insanity. Free of this soul, I cannot rest in pain. Lost in the curse of immortality. I cannot rest in pain. Lost in the pit of my insanity. I cannot rest in
Okay.
What would I give to close my eyes and let the cold
Hope you all enjoyed that. That was Sorrow.
Descendant, we've been waiting
Baron
for you.
Von Crash's new
Our soldiers have
squeeze.
suffered extensive casualties while holding off the
And this is
Allied
Rena's. It's called
These
And the
resources
Heavens
were
Fall.
seized from the
He
enemy.
loves the vocalization,
They
apparently.
must be
Y'all ready?
transported
Here you go.
safely to Albion.
This is your grave.
Pretty serious, but you do you.
I've seen the end. I've seen pain. Watched my loved ones slip away. My heart of light now cold as clay. I fall from grace with each new day. I am the one who saw it all and let the mighty heavens fall. I'm ashamed. I shall reap a final whisper, a promise kept. The
New super chat
moment that
received.
the world will and the world shall know my name. Among the winds of my despair. A wasteland, a dark sun. The end has come for everyone. The heavens bleed a crimson rain. The universe will know my pain, my punishment. This endless night to witness what I've done to the light. The end has and the world shall know my name. I feel you coursing through my veins. I see the cosmos in your eyes. Illuminate the night sky and all the world has in your
This is your grave.
Nice. I have to fix the ending of that, by the way. There's a couple of stuff where I have to fix the endings too. Most of these, because they're unreleased, they haven't gone through the full editing. So a lot of them, like, they've got really weird endings. And I'll show you guys some of the new stuff that I've been working on that I need to fix the endings for pretty much all of them. But the songs overall are good. That being said, we're gonna play Austin's selection now. Then we'll get back to some of the newer stuff. So let's go over to SoundCloud because Austin wants his favorite, and then Please Don't Go. Both great songs, of course.
This is your grave.
I think I'll keep it just the way it is. Just gonna fix the ending, but yeah. Thank you for the suggestion, though.
Melt away.
Get ready for some low vibes, people.
What's your peak?
I'm just lying on my floor all alone, and I've been crying for hours straight. I just wish I could see you one more time, but the light in my room is shining away too bright.
See you later, Paul. Have a good day at work.
This was never meant to be, so I'll just pretend like you're in my arms tonight. I'm so scared of losing everything, and now my best friend's going away. So I just sit in my room all alone and just wish I could see her face. So I'll just sit here and I cry,
This is your grave.
and I don't even know why.
Reload.
I just wanna see you one more time, 'cause I've never seen someone with eyes that shine so bright. And now I'm crying in my room. I just don't know what to do, 'cause all my friends are moving on, and I'm just stuck here in my room. I'm so scared of losing everything, and now my best friend's going away. So I just sit in my room all alone.
We won't be losing any more soldiers for the time being. Thank you, Descendant. You're a lifesaver.
Sure. But I'm not going wall crashing now. It spawns on the hour. It's about half hour. If you want, I can move us back to Albion first, though. Now, let me play the other song he wanted, which is Please Don't Go. All right. That one was I Won't Be Fine. Seems like Austin wants to just feel the sad vibes today. But it's okay, bro. I got you. I got you.
Lately I feel lost, and I don't wanna go.
Okay, let me know when you're ready to start again, Rena.
So baby, please don't go. You should know. And I know it's late, and I know you hate how I don't go outside, and I can't even try, and I just hate when you cry. And you say you hate it when I lie, when I look you in your eyes, but baby, you look in mine, and baby, so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you won't be with me for long, so I wrote you this song, and I just want you to sing along. But I know you won't, 'cause you don't like my songs, and I know you think it's wrong that I don't wanna go on. And I know it's late, and I know you hate how I don't go outside, and I can't even try, and I just hate when you cry.
Bro wanna change Descendants mid-mission, I tell you. Alright. Now, I do believe Austin also said some of the new stuff. Alright. Before we go back to Lullaby Souls and all that. So, okay, some of the new stuff. This one, never played before, but, well, why not? Since it's never been played before, let me see how it feels. It could be good, could be bad. Alright, let's go.
Down from heaven's height, fall from grace, falling through eternal night. Tears burn my face, longing for the light of endless day. When we danced upon the stars, I lost my wretched fallen one. Run in darkness for all time, in your treachery undone. Here you will dwell, betrayed by your own kind, exiled from your home, forever cursed to roam the abyssal redemption. Through the firmament, I have fallen, rending clouds unending, descending into darkness. I cast my heart. I left you in the light and fell apart, and now I'm drawn to you. Do you feel it too? I cannot rest. I can't find peace. This endless pain will never stop. I will return. I will return. You cannot stop me. I will return.
Watch your feet.
There you go. That's a new one I've been working on called the Abyssal Redemption. There's a second version of that which I made, but it's got an error in it at the end, which I'll let you hear in a little while. But I wanted to
How was that?
address one of the things we said in chat. Danny, I will have to tell you that you cannot make content based on a single character. The reason for this is that, if you make content based on a single character, a lot of players will actually leave, and a lot of players will get very angry because you're basically forcing character use, which is considered no good. If you are forcing the use of a particular character, players will get very mad about it. That's why a lot of content is based on a roster of characters. Not every character can clear it, but if only one character can clear it, players are going to get really, really pissed. So you cannot be based on a single character. So I understand your suggestion, but it'll never happen. That one is definitely a no-no,
Watch your feet.
because players will complain a lot, for sure. Well, YJ show enough? That's fair. You can vote in the poll, but as I've always said, new games coming out or updates for other games don't really cause player-based problems. Player-based problems are more inherent. The issue is that the content's simply not engaging enough. Because even if other games were coming out, if the content in this game was super engaging, you wouldn't even bother shifting, honestly. So I don't really think that it's based on other games coming out that is a problem. No, the issue in fact is simply that the content is not engaging, that's all. So while that is correct, never make the argument that it's because other games are coming out or there's other updates. Never. It's actually been proven multiple times that this doesn't affect player base at all. It's entirely to do with the game's own content. Because like I said, the argument is always that, look, if the game had super engaging content, people won't even care what's coming out. They'll still be playing this all day, every day. Because if people have something they want to achieve, if people have something they want to do, they're excited to play. They feel the dopamine rush from playing. When they stop feeling the dopamine rush from playing, it's nothing to do with other games coming out or other things trying to draw their attention. Games will always do that. It's the fact that the current game is not giving them the dopamine rush. That's why when I consult with certain companies, I actually tell them, don't worry about what your competition is doing. You should be worrying about what your competition is doing right. Don't worry about what they're doing wrong. Don't worry about what's coming out. But focus on what they're doing right to retain players, because that's what you need as well. You need to see what the competition is doing that is retaining players, all right? And focus on making sure you have that same or better. Now, I'll play the second version of the song Abyssal Redemption, which I just played, right? Y'all heard one of the better done versions, but I'll play another version that's pretty kick-ass, but the problem is there's a big error at the end, which you guys will have a laugh about. It's kind of like a blooper track, but I kept it anyway. Please enjoy, ladies and gents. Same song performed slightly differently. Okay, one more round.
Thank you, Descendant. You're a lifesaver.
Now up to here the song is good, but there's a blooper at the end. You'll hear it soon. So did y'all hear the error at the end? I don't know if you guys caught that, but basically the AI, instead of taking the instructions for the song, thought the instructions for the song were the lyrics. So at the end you'll hear some shit about supporting choir, and it's like, oh man, this was performed so well, but I have to cut the tail end. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. And Don, you're absolutely right, you know. More engaging content seems to be what most people want, which is what is failing to hold players right now. I mean, for somebody like me that's got a lot of different games that I play, yeah, engaging content is probably the biggest problem. Sure, Priest, I'm glad you feel that way. But unfortunately, not everybody does feel that way, and the player base has dropped by about 50%. It's probably going to drop by about that this week, so we will see that. Anyway, now I'll move on to Lullaby of Souls, but I hope you guys enjoyed the Abyssal Redemption. I plan on working on both versions, and I'll fix the other one just because they were both super awesome. Okay. And you wanted to hear, Eddie wanted to hear Lullaby of Souls that Baron liked. Yeah, this was the song that Baron was trying to find. That is because you are a weirdo, Don. I mean, you're a good friend, but God, you're a weirdo. Arma Force Lamal.
Won't be losing any more soldiers for
All
the time
right.
being. Thank you, Descendant. You're a lifesaver.
Now, you know what? Before we go to the next, I'll head back to Albion. You can do up your mods, Retta. I'm going to go to the washroom real quickly. All right. And then we will head off to the Axion Plains because Wall Crash is starting soon. I'm sure you want to collapse a bit of that. All right, family. Take a breather from the tracks. I'll play some more interesting stuff later. After I finish. Then we will have a good night. We still have quite a bit of time. And oh, I need to set up my next Raid Shadow Legends thing in a bit. But I'll do that after I come back. All right, BRB. Washu. Glad that it's still your favorite or one of your favorites, Baron. Sometimes that's the thing with music. Sometimes I don't like it at first when I listen to it. Then when I listen to it later, I was like, this is a banger. So I try not to delete my tracks immediately. I just let them marinate for a while, you know? Sometimes that really works out.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
And Dawn, a new boss where the mechanics are crazy hard and one mistake, everyone gets wiped. That is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. That is like literally terrible. Please don't suggest that. Okay? All right. If we're heading out to the Crasher of Walls, then I'ma bring the Nelly Belly. Let's go, Stallone's wife. Boss killing mode. Arcade tuning, Bossa Nova. Let's go. All right. While we mess around, more music. while we wait.
Crimson skies, they call my name. A fire burns, it fuels the flame. The ground, it shakes beneath my feet. An iron heartbeat skips its beat. Rise up high, let the echo soar. Feel the thunder like never before. Break the chains, let your soul ignite. In the dark, we will find the light. In the dark night, we will find the light. Shadows crawl, they twist and fight. They feed on fear beneath the night. But I won't break, I won't bow down. I wear the chaos like a crown. Rise up high, let the echo soar. Feel the thunder like never before. Break the chains, let your soul ignite. In the dark, we will find the light. In the dark, we will find the light. Screams and whispers collide inside. A storm that rages where I reside. The memory cuts like a sharpened blade. A hymn of fury that can't be swayed. Rise up high, let the echo soar. Feel the thunder like never before. Break the chains, let your soul ignite. In the dark, we will find the light. We will find the light.
All right. Now then, now that all of that is done, I think it's time to play some weird and new stuff. You guys ready? I made this here song called Panic Attack. It's not metal. I was working on some of the rock so I could finish out that as well. Came up with this. I think it's not bad.
Fear, always there. It keeps on getting louder, deafening. Breath, shallow breath. It gets so hard to breathe, can't breathe. It takes me back to when my mind was clearer then. I wish it was pretend, not pretend. Anxiety attack, it always comes back. Fear, fear, fear. Panic attack, it's got me off track. It's NieR, NieR, so NieR. Fear everywhere. It keeps on getting closer in my head.
Okay, hope you enjoyed that. That was a little something new I worked on called Panic Attack. Okay, this is almost done. Thanks to all the awesomely spammy Nells we have. No! Didn't get to hit one last time. No problem, Zach. Like, honestly, that's completely fine. For the new players that came back and are sticking with it, there's a lot to do. So they will have a lot to do. Only 489. But I'm not too bad off with that. I can accept a 489. Okay. Now... I mean, if this lobby is like normal for me, I always get lobbies like this. Rena, do you still need more leeching? Probably gonna check my gold amount. It was a bunny, but it's not a problem. Like I said, if it's one bunny, it's okay. There's 7 other people to deal DPS, so it's okay. One bunny is fine. They can be carried. We had nothing but Serenas and Nells in there, all busting like crazy. Alright, go ahead, Rena. In that case, you peace. I will carry on with my own shenanigans. So, expel. And thank you all for enjoying the music today. Alright, I hope it's been a good selection for you guys. There's a lot more that I still gotta work on, but I'm working on it slowly, bit by bit. Brick by brooding brick. And we're gonna get it all done. I mean, I don't even think they were doing that, but yeah. I don't feel that they were clearing mobs at all. I feel like they were just existing. Still, you know, coming back to the topic that we've been discussing this whole time, I think engaging content is the crux of everything. And what everybody wants here is engaging content. But how do we make engaging content? What is engaging content? If you don't mind me asking, guys, what is the type of content that engages you? What do you, as my chat, feel is engaging? You can give any answer you like. All right, no limits. I just want to hear. What do you guys feel is engaging? What is engaging content to you? What is the content that engages? Hey, thank you, Mom. Appreciate it. You want to say hi to everybody on camera? Bye, Mother. Thank you. Actually, I haven't tried Luna Flow. Okay. Lore and story. Mechanics and fights. Okay. Variety of areas to farm various things, but we already have that though, Ruby. Can you be more specific? Because we already have various areas to farm things. What is engaging content? Very true, Arcane. That's the $1 million question. What counts at all, in any way, shape, or form, as engaging content? What is this magical, mystical thing that we call engaging content? Difficult to be sure. That, I think, is what is on everybody's mind. What is the engaging content? What is the content that engages? What is the kill switch that engages us all? What is it? And we will never know. Mechanics, missions, not bosses. Well, it does appear that missions definitely hold more sway right now. More backstories. Fair. Okay. Please do not refer to that game. If you like that game, that's fine, but we don't talk about that game here. Okay, because it attracts trolls to our stream, so hope you don't mind. All right, I've removed the message for now, but yeah, we don't want to learn from that game here, so thank you very much. If you like that game and you want this game to become that game, I'm going to ask you very politely, please stay away from my stream because we really, really don't want that. Okay, please and thank you. Only this one, okay. Gap in time could actually work with Luna. Interesting. I'd have to check which one is the best, but yes, interesting. Curious. Of course, we would have Power Beyond as well, which is always available. Okay, let's start with Gap in Time first. Well, see you later, Gaming Mike. Skins and cosmetics you can only get by completing the objectives and challenges. That's not engaging content. I'll tell you why. Once you complete it, it no longer engages you. It is event-based content. It can be useful content, but it won't keep people playing. The idea is that we need something that's going to keep people playing. So rewarding objectives, they're cool, but they're not really what we want. So I'm going to have to reject that suggestion because it's not going to help, to be honest. That is the exact issue, Zach. You build your character as powerful as possible, and then you run out of stuff to do. This is why most looter shooters are not actually live service games. That's why Borderlands had 1, 2, 3, 4. People enjoyed them, but it's not like you play them all day, every day. Player retention is therefore difficult, but Warframe does it. Although I hate referring to that game, we have to be very aware that the only real competition for this game, and again, I have to stop most mentions of it because I don't want to start a discussion on it, because trolls will come, but just to be fair, and I have to say this, it retains players, and it has a stable player base that never dips below a certain count, which means that it has player retention no matter what. That's the problem. But Monster Hunter Wilds, unfortunately, is a big failure. Now, I do want more festivals here. More festivals would be kind of cool. I would love to see more events, Lewis. It could keep players more engaged. But Monster Hunter Wilds right now has become the failure example. It started with like 1 million players. Now it's like between 17,000 and 35,000. Still nothing to sniff at. That's still a large amount of people, but it's not really as tip-top as it used to be, which is crazy. True. That's why I think it's hard to define. It's what we need to do the most. You know, we need to define this. And no, you have to farm better ones, Isaac Newton. It's not possible to enhance existing ones. This is all in my trigger module guide. Just so you know, in case you did not know this about my channel, everything you need is in the guide videos. You don't actually have to come to stream for most questions. So if you ever lost or confused, just check my video on, like, say, trigger modules, weapon cores, systems, all stuff like that, yeah. I agree with you, Zach. I agree with you. But I'm trying to stay away from discussions about that as much as we possibly can. Let's try and keep our discussions TFD related. So, I just only made that one point just so that people are aware. Like, we're not trying to diss the competition. Rather, we know the competition, but we also cannot discuss the competition because then the trolls come in and, you know, it gets messy. So I do apologize. My mods are just, you know, working on my policies because unfortunately, last time I enabled a discussion on that, we got bombarded with like trolls coming over and telling me, hey, play that game, play that game. It's very silly. I think story and lore is definitely what a lot of people want, but they seem to be very averse to that. And even if there is story, it's like all of like 3 seconds worth of story. So that becomes another issue. No, it's all good. I understand. I mean, I was the one who mentioned it, you know, specifically, so I get it. I just don't want that this game to turn into that, and more importantly, can't have the discussion there. I recognize it for what it is, but I want this game to be its own individual thing. So coming back to the point, you know, it would be very, very important if we define what is engagement, what is engaging. That's why I'm trying to find out, you know, by just asking people in general, asking my chat in general, what's engaging to you guys? And all your different responses are really, really cool. You know, I love hearing about them. Like, festivals would be nice, you know. I just hope they don't do them too frequently, but it would be nice to see. You know what I really want to see, Lewis? I want to see one of our descendants. Can you imagine just like how we have the diva in the hub? You know, can you imagine, right? Luna Snow's a DJ. So make Luna Snow and Serena stand up here, right? And then perform some kind of song. All right, so Luna Snow will, like, sorry, not Luna Snow, Luna, well, I'm gonna just call her Luna Snow, whatever. Luna Snow is gonna be DJing right here. You know, she's gonna be busting it out, and then, like, Serena will be, like, the diva singing, you know? And we could have some of that. This is a sign, yeah. Yeah, because tomorrow evening we're gonna rank up.
First thing I hear when I come in.
Ladies and gents, my brother, who is no longer a Psylocke main. He's now everything main.
Forced to play everything.
The seasonal theme is definitely fair. Like, I do agree. I'm not worried about like losing all the players. Players will come and go as the seasons come and go, which is totally fine. Seasonal, completely fine. I'm just hoping to see a little more retention because although, you know, the competition has a seasonal model, it doesn't seem to suffer from player retention problems. You know, Don, I'd actually be in agreement with that. Why don't we have a special boss from collaborations or something like that? You know, yeah, you know what? They should just do a collab with Monster Hunter Wilds and all the Descendants can go fight Gog Mazios. Or Guys Magorm for a little while. That would be fun. That would be fun. A dance area? Yes, Arcane. Legiacrus? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Someday we gotta get back to Monster Hunter. Yeah, I know. We gotta do that at some point. But we gotta rank first. I want Grandmaster so badly.
Yeah, same. I want to slap that crocodile.
I think you want to slap Bullseye after today. The man who talks so much shit.
Talks so much shit. Talks about getting more limbs but has less kills, so what's the point?
A Dark Souls collab would be interesting, but I think most TFD players would die instantly. Our dodge does not have iframes. Daya might be coming next year, yes.
Make it into Dark Souls.
No, make it into Black Myth Wukong.
I
Or
didn't finish that game.
I never played it. Never played Stellar Blade either. But that could be a nice collab. Or how about we just turn this game, guys, listen, hear me out. Rather than engaging content, let's just turn this game into Nike, Goddess of Victory, okay? I need 17 different skins for Ines, who is my favorite for obvious reasons. Okay, and then I want her in my lounge permanently. I guess Rappy can come too. But first Ines, she will always be my favorite.
You guess, Rap.
I mean, I only unlocked the basic ones. I know there's way more with more pronounced powers.
Who's that character with the sword? The one who speaks in Old English.
All I know is that there's one with hair that covers her eyes, but oh my god, she's massive.
Yes.
If you know her name, let me know. I need to...
I don't know.
Google it.
I refuse to play it. I refuse to play that game.
I refuse to refuse your refusing.
I refuse to be a gooner.
We're all gooners here.
I bought the Salah skin only for the effects.
Sure you did. Sure you did. I bought it solely to goon.
And there you have it, folks.
It's the truth, okay? We all know why everybody bought that skin. I don't want my characters to farm materials in my lounge. I want to have AI chats with Bunny, okay? This is the important thing.
God.
I'm telling you guys, okay? This is what we need. We need a dance area, a DJ area, and then here, okay, we have Serena singing for the entire crowd, okay? She'll just sing the Diva song from Monster Hunter, even though this has nothing to do with Monster Hunter. They can just copyright that shit. But yes, we need something like the hub in Monster Hunter. I think that would be cool. We already have Albion, but it's not lively enough. It doesn't feel alive. We get pools and things for a little while, but nobody really interacts because they're just an interactable thing. I feel it's a waste of time. I think we need a permanent area with performances. You know, make Serena sing up there. Make freaking Ines sing up there. I don't care what they have to pay the voice actors. Make them do it. And if they can't do it, then just use AI. You know? That would work. That would work. Listen, it's exactly who pays for all your content, and that's who pays for your servers and for the devs to develop more content, so yeah. I have no idea what Duet Night Abyss collab means.
Oh, it's an anime game.
Oh, so it's one of those that I've never heard of.
Yeah,
Weird
it's
and
a
wild.
bit like, it's a bit like the WF. I almost forgot that I can't say that.
Ah, okay.
On your stream.
Ah, okay.
Fun fact, I was about to play it.
Let me Google this.
Do it, Night Abyss. It's almost a blatant ripoff of WF.
It's a mobile game, though.
It's a mobile game? I thought it was gonna be on PC. I thought they said it was gonna be on
It's
PC
on
at
Epic
least.
Games, but it's essentially a mobile game, dude. Okay. Coolio. Maybe if it starts getting popular. This is Luna, of course. Who else would it be? Imagine not knowing all these characters. This is what
But
we
yeah,
call
if I
absolute
remember
failure.
correctly, it's a tad bit pretty close to WF when I saw the trailer for it the other time.
Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody wants to emulate and gemulate the success. Well, I will believe it if they ever showcase their player count. An anime gacha game where they remove the gacha. I disbelieve this. Disbelieve immediate.
Yeah, it has like no gacha in it.
Like I said, disbelief immediate.
I mean, if my stomach can stop being so funny for a moment, that would be great.
Go through the storyline going dark. The Glide 4 is your basic hover bike that you get just by, you know, literally playing the game. So make sure your mastery rank is at least 18. Clear all the main story quests and you're good enough. And
Mastery rank.
somebody called Nick TFD said something like, add in-game content, not signing AIs. What are you talking about, dude? What signing AIs are they? What AIs are being signed? I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. If you're gonna make a statement, maybe explain the statement and don't retract the message. Or is that supposed to be some jab at me, sir? If you ever talk about that game here, you will immediately be chat banned. Please take note. We don't want anybody from that game here. All right. Referring to that game means that you supported, means that you literally supported the racist devs, And if you miss that game, that means you literally miss being a part of the most racist community on the planet. If that's what you enjoy, sir, then please stay away from my stream. I don't want to know you.
A large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in
But,
the area.
yeah, basically, this do at night abyss, there is no like stamina, like resources that you use for farming. There is no gacha.
Oh. Well, goddamn. Okay.
But that means there's another limiting factor
Breach
in there
creatures
somewhere.
multiplying. There must be a colony.
Most likely. That makes a lot of sense, but okay, interesting.
So I got myself updated.
Making every place important, I can kind of understand the desire to do that, but it's a little hard, for sure. Making every place important is not quite as easy as it might sound.
Descendant, destroy this tactical objective. Please confirm. Colony of breach creatures spotted inside the operation zone.
Luna's cool, but I really am tired of her music. I really do want something better to play.
Is there no option? Oh. Never mind.
Not like you can change the music here.
I was gonna say like a bit.
Descendant,
You know,
comms traffic is increasingly
in the other game you can make your
Looks
own
like Legion of
soundtrack.
breach troops
I made. I really want to stay at your house. Edge runners.
Vulgus special
Lol.
assault ship identified.
Truffles, you edger.
I have made people cry in lobbies just because I played them. Brave.
Sure. Sure.
I am somewhat of a villain myself.
It does take a while to kill the bosses, though. That's the only downside.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Search and destroy required.
The only downside to Luna's gameplay is having to actually focus on the screen.
Ah, yes. The nightmare of any players who play these sort of games. Focusing.
Well, no. It's because I have to play your stupid minigame.
Why focus when you can just let the game play itself?
Lol. See you later, Eddie.
Do you agree with that?
A dungeon that makes use of Sharon's invisibility. The only problem that I see with that is that it would limit it to only Sharon, which was another problem with the outpost in the past. Yeah, playing Guitar Hero while mobbing is a problem. Actually, I'm gonna focus on chat for a bit. But yeah, I mean, the game has lost about 50% of the players for this season, so I'm just seeing what people want to say and what they're thinking. You know, that's all.
Damn.
And keeping the trolls out of my chat.
Was there like a recent patch or something?
For this game, yeah, the start of August, dude.
Damn.
But it would be nice to have more locations become viable. Yes, I agree on that. I can 100% agree on that. I think that she should just have a random selection of nice songs to play. It would be cooler.
Or should allow you to make your own.
Or make your own, in which case my own music will play constantly.
Assuming you can replicate it on the...
What if an old player asks me if it's worth returning? It's up to you. I will always tell people honestly, it's up to you. My answer to whether you return or not is based on, do you miss the game? If you don't feel like you missed the game, if watching the gameplay doesn't excite you and make you want to play the game, you're not going to return anyway. If you feel like you're missing the game, you're considering returning, then that means you're already ready to return. Then just return. There's no such thing as worth. Worth is what you make it. So just return. Play. And if it's not worth your time, you'll leave in about 5 minutes. Well, yeah, of course.
Worth to every person is different.
That's why a lot of people ask me, is it worth it? I'll tell you, hell yeah, it's worth it because I make money every time I stream this game. You know, I'm not talking about the super chats. I'm talking about the ad revenue, people tuning in, watching, engaging with the polls, discussing. Engagement is worth a lot on YouTube. So yeah, it's worth it for me. It's one of my highest earners. So of course it's worth it.
Is it worth it to rank on Marvel Rivals? No, but I do it.
We do it. And of course it's worth it. What do you mean? It's worth it because we get to stand atop other people and dominate the lesser people.
I don't want to know that there are people this lacking in terms of intellect.
Well, listen, everybody lacks something.
I don't know. Some people need to be lobotomized.
Well, time is great, but I feel that time should be controlled via direction. And right now, I'm just not seeing the direction. So I would hope that people would be retained for the season at least longer than 3 weeks. So it's okay if you're of the opinion that says give it time, but that's not really helpful to the people that want stuff now. And it's also not helpful to retention right now. So while I respect it, this is not helpful to the discussion. So if you are not intent on participating in the discussion in a meaningful way, you're welcome to come back at a later time. But again, yeah, no. You're welcome to sit and wait as much as you like, but we don't want to. The rest of us do not want to, because a lot of the time when you lose players, they don't come back permanently. You can sit and wait forever, but if you sit and wait for the next 3 years, the game might shut down. Or worst case scenario, yeah, the game's great, but by the time only 5,000 people play, and then do people want to come back? I've missed already 3 years of content. I don't feel like coming back ever. So although a lot of games were ass when they started, they didn't have the same level of competition. Those that had a lot of competition when they started, I'm going to tell you straight up, they all died and they shut down. That's why on a game where I am earning quite a bit, I focus on helping the devs and of course speaking to the community, because this is most important. For those that are willing to wait, good. I hope there are more of you in the wings. You can wait forever if you like, but we prefer action. And I think the whole community wants action. I mean, based on the poll alone, this number has not changed since the start of the stream. 74% want more engaging content, which means that that is the biggest factor for everybody. That's what is on their mind right now. Everybody wants engaging content. And I'm hoping that we see more of that, because it would be very, very cool. Anyway, coming back to the previous topics of other areas becoming useful. Although I cannot go with something that, with what Ronnie said about making a mission where Sharon's invisibility plays a part, mostly because we only have one Descendant with invisibility, it would be really nice to see more engaging content in other areas of the game that's not Axion Plains or Sigma.
Stealth.
And Mr. Jonags, the AI ads were not done by the TFD devs, but they did unfortunately participate in the TikTok Creative Challenge without knowing fully what it was. But yes, I am in agreement. They should be paying me to do it. If they wanted to have a creative challenge, they could have just phoned up RealAsianRobot. I did it the other day, like it was a joke on stream, but I did show everybody like, hey, it's very easy to film an ad video for TFD. Would have taken me all of like an hour to make a professional one, send it to them, and then they could have used that. But why they don't want to pay streamers, that's up to them, you know? Maybe they're just feeling tight-fisted over money. Maybe there's other reasons, but yes, if they wanted to promote the game, streamers are the way. I mean, people already tune into all my build videos. People tune into my stream constantly. This game, like I said, is one of my highest viewed games. It's very stable and it's good income for me, which is why I work so hard on it. That is also something. Oh dear, the game just crashed from using the emote. Lol. At least it didn't crash my stream. Ha! Let me turn the game back on. I guess if you just sit there and emote, you will unfortunately get booted from the game. Okay, you guys can enjoy the nerd sign while I start it up again.
At least it doesn't crash like another game.
Don't. That makes me so sad every day. This kills the man, Truffles. Are you trying to kill the man? I think you're trying to kill the man.
Well, you can blame the game.
But what if I just want to blame you? What then?
What did I do?
You were born, my brother.
Damn.
Damn. Just like that.
Just like that.
Emotional damage. Emotional damage from Adam Savage.
Trauma.
Very true. Very true. But Koryu, that's also another concern that I hear you on, and I completely understand on that one. I have felt that the power creep has been a bit problematic, but I think that that's mostly because they're still trying to find balancing. Now, this is in reference to what Deadly Raver said, but this is one of the things that, unfortunately, the only solution is waiting. So that one is definitely a bit of a problem. See you later, Cody. Yeah, I do think that the power creep is a bit on the nose a little bit right now, especially with once they introduced the weapon core system. Fire rate basically became the be-all and end-all, and all the weapons with excessively high fire rate essentially became godlike. Essentially why I'm also working on the Excalibur. I'm currently working on my Excalibur. No, I'm just kidding. I'm working on the Excalibur at some point. But yeah, that also has to be done. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to support me, download Raid Shadow Legends. I'm sponsored by them. And for up until Friday, you guys can click the link and join in the fun.
God, I got that same feeling as when you had that random plug of your Takimakura.
Lol. I still plug it. In fact, ladies and gents, okay?
Oh my.
This is the perfect
I'm sorry,
time.
guys. I opened this can of worms. It is not my fault, actually.
Listen. This can of worms is there forever. If you guys haven't already checked out our amazing waifu pillows, all right, and you guys love playing this game with skins like this, then why aren't you guys tuning in to Anime Dakimakura Pillows, where you can get yourself a custom waifu pillow? Just remember to type !waifu in chat, all right, and use code ADP-RAR11 at checkout. Have fun.
I apologize, guys.
Nah. It's good to plug once in a while.
Oh, Cass has the group, has a crochet group.
Yes.
Now, do I play this or do I play that? I played that. So that I don't accidentally summon a horde of people from the other game.
Yes, tomorrow evening, me and Truffles will be ranking up, and it will be awesome.
Spill water on my...
Don't destroy your own
pants.
gear.
No, I spilled water on my pants, is alright.
Ah, that's fine.
From past experiences, I have known that I am going to bring the water bottle over to my face, which is right over my pants and body, before I drink, just in case.
Fair enough.
Because I just washed my bottle, so I have like water sitting around on the edge.
Well, congrats on washing your pants unintentionally.
Yeah, for free.
Free pants wash. Awesome.
Oh wait, I should get my movement abilities.
Sorry, just checking in with chat. I think I missed this. One thing for me I see is content for the game. Enjoying at the time. In TFD, it's difficult to create a short video enjoying the game. You just builds and stream. Not always have time to see stream. Short content for the game. Yeah, it can be a little bit tough to showcase something like that. All right. That is something to be considered. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, short content for this game isn't really a thing, and it's not going to be very popular, but I do hear you on that. I do hear you on that. That is definitely something to consider. Short content, huh? I really wish I had more time to make short content, but right now I'm mostly working on my music. By the way, thank you guys so much for those of you that have been playing my tracks on SoundCloud. I know a lot of you have been supporting my music. If you guys haven't already, you can check out my music channel, my SoundCloud. But I get paid from all the plays on SoundCloud, and people have actually been doing their best to play my tracks. So big thank you to everyone who does that, man. It is really, really good of you. The music is fire, and the music is free. Okay. I think I've addressed everything so far. Okay, it's about 1:40 a.m. I'm going to call it quits here. You guys have been such an amazing audience. Thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to the next time that I stream. But tomorrow will be a busy day for other games, so do tune in if you guys want to support other content as well. Okay, thank you very much. I am going to close the poll now. Oh, short videos is in 15 to 20 minutes. That one's a bit tough to do, unfortunately. Yeah, it's mostly just builds and streams, unfortunately, because TFD is something that you gotta play long. Okay, let me just quickly take a screenshot of that. At the close of the polls, about 73% of people said that they want more engaging content. 18% said that they want the gooning content in the lounge. Only 7% were looking at engaging boss fights. No, thank you all for being here. I appreciate the support. All right, I hope you guys will keep supporting the streams and the music. All right, thank you very much. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't do anything too weird while I'm gone. And look forward to more music, more stuff, more everything. All right, catch y'all later, fam. Bye.